Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. Rush is the name of the game. This game has got me doing the OCD thing, and in this instance that's even worse than the normal. Probably. Because I imagine the main story is not worth the effort. I'm trying to collect treasure chests to get gold, to unlock buildings. I'm trying to have as quick of an experience while still unlocking everything. When in all reality, I probably should just not even worry about unlocking everything. We're going to run into problems with that idea pretty soon when we get all the treasure chests but don't have all of the... Can't drop down these, can you? Nope. And you really don't ever need to hide in those either. Like, the 100 animus... Where are you hiding, chests? Fragments? Somewhere on the ground is a chest. There it is. That'd be a cool Easter egg if you could fall through the tunnel from hanging off a ledge. I don't think you can, but if that took you to some secret place, that'd be cool. We're seeing more of these elements, pretty simple places to synchronize with and expand your viewpoint after you've liberated something from a Templar den. If Revelation hadn't come out after Brotherhood, if this was the next game after 2, and it was just maybe sold a little bit cheaper, and they said, and it was ideally I'd want it to be DLC to Assassin's Creed 2, and then I don't think you'd have to. I can't afford that. So there will be at least a couple things I'll purchase. Yeah, that would have been a better way, because as it is now, this is a pretty huge disappointment. It's just a smaller area. It doesn't have anything really new. It's not adding anything to the mix. You're in a slightly different city. You're doing the exact same things as in Brotherhood. Let's see. Running around trying to get money. Here we've got some male Romani, I believe. That's what they're implying with those characters. We hear the heralds talking in the background. Here. It's like 15 out of 100. Our assassin's missions are moving along. Let's see. Mission Start a Riot was successful. Next time I get to a place where I can control the assassins, I'll probably have enough influence over that city to liberate Alexandria for the Mediterranean defense. It's yet another element that is just added on from Brotherhood. And honestly, if these were parallel developed games, which I assume they are, I'm pretty sure they were, you could have said, we're gonna do it differently, and the things that you loved and saw in Brotherhood are not gonna come back. Instead, we're gonna do different things, and you'll see Ezio bring back his old tricks in a later game. Of course, that didn't happen. If anything, Ezio was stretched out as a character. He's the only character, with the exception of Desmond, who's not really much of a character in the first place. There we go. That was nice. And each time I call out these assassins, they're getting experience for that, and I assume feels like that. How could I get 2 poisons there? Medicine full. Guess I just used them. So we are in a bit of a quagmire. I need to pretty much run directly to these dens and take them out first. Let's see. Yeah. Because I can't purchase anything anyways until I do.
And yet we seem powerless to stop them. Citizens, your city needs you. Ah!
And at no point are you really at 100% like invisible. That's missing from this game clearly. Let's see.
What on earth is he doing?
Where are you hiding? Treasure chest this way? Are you a black market guy? I feel you're not gonna deal with me. I miss the posters, if anything. That's the thing that I would want. Like I can't do anything until we liberate this faction. Am I sure I'm going the right direction? This is strange. No, I am going the wrong direction. Alright. So, we've got this Templars known Cal to flee. We've got to deal with that. Where is he? Over. Like I didn't see him. So I jump down and I try to sneak and get closer, or do I spin a yarn and do it this direction? I'll do this. These guards will definitely probably cause me trouble. So
I know I see
so we'll hire the Romanis for a second. Where is he? Where's the coward? He's just calling the assassins. Apparently I just killed him. So my assassins found the guy? Or did he not find the guy?
It is not safe here.
If I haven't killed the guy in charge, then I can't ignite these, and I don't think I can. So I can do this to synchronize, I guess. Try and get a better vision now. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Checkpoint reached. There is an air assassination I can do. Was that the guy? He just... Is this the guy here? Let's try this. Did that work this time, or? This is not making it a better experience. Like, you can see an assassin jump out of the hay there. Like, yeah, this just doesn't improve things.
It isn't safe anywhere anymore.
Where's this little treasure chest that's supposed to be here?
A man? What on earth?
So I just don't know what happened. If it is the fact that the guy has fled and I can't find him, that's fine, but I'd prefer the game actually tell me that. We have this gold line, and it seems like there is a gold path.
Which way did he go?
There's a red guy.
I will rip the skin from you.
How did I just get health? Interesting. Just regained some health for no reason. So we see this golden path, but no indicator that there's anybody here. So I think I probably need to leave the area. Let's go this direction. It seems like this implies that there's some locked things this way. That's odd. That felt like that would have been a ledge you could have climbed on and climbed up. More walls when I don't expect walls. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh. I also wanted to change the outfit.
Do not think for one instant that these insane assassins have anything but the foulest of motivations driving them. They must die.
So for all I know, all the Templars have refilled. We're following this yellow path. I'm following his ghost. Take a moment to loot a chest. Why do I have to hold B, by the way, to loot the chest instead of just tapping B? I recently read an article on some proposed rules to make games more accessible for players with disability, and one of them was definitely don't force somebody to hold down a button. Like, if I'm just gonna constantly be following this guy's ghost, though, like, I feel like I'm just gonna go full circle, and at best I'm doing a reconnaissance mission. Because there's no Templars here. I'm gonna have to wait several minutes.
I don't want to die. Stop him! Men, kill him!
Oops. And I hit the wrong button.
Isn't that...
Kill the Templar before he escapes. Templar captain has escaped. You have to wait until tomorrow to confront him again. Alright, moving on. If I can't do that one, then there's another one over here. And that will allow us to liberate at least one of them.
None shall know true peace in this city.
This is getting pretty boring. I don't think I can go another hour doing this. I think we'll be happy enough to take money out of the bank and do the main story mission and move forward, or at least do an assassin's mission.
Walking among us. Terror spreads throughout the city. The terror of madness and death.
Yeah, there's something over here. Yep. There's a thief over there. I could try and get some money out of him, I guess. Let's just skip all messages from this point forward. Like, leveling up, it definitely feels like there should be something above armor and combat. Whether it's an agility skill, an intelligence skill, just figure something out there to add. Alright, Alexandria, reclaim the city. If I was to do this with these two, it would be fine. If I was to do this, it wouldn't be fine. There we go. As a 10-minute reclaim the city for us. And then Algiers. Like, if we tried to reclaim the city right now, we wouldn't succeed. But we can move forward by doing simple missions. Why some assassins can do certain missions and some assassins can't, I don't know. And why I'm spending any time on any of this garbage is also kind of a questionable move.
The terror of madness and death.
Drinking too much coffee. Definitely too much coffee.
I don't want to.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get away at this rate. Let's see. Of course, I could just shoot him, but let's not worry about that for now. Instead, let's try to be a bit stealthier. He's a known coward. There's the guy, and he's already running.
That one looks familiar. You need to pick up the pace, perilous. Another mercenary. I know that man. He's losing us. Faster, boys! Don't risk it again!
Addio! No more! Shit! I'm out of here!
We need this guy. We need this guy done. There we go. Where's our signal place to burn? Now that... Let's get up here. There's our tower. Is this the signal place again? I don't think it is. But this is a synchronization point. Gotta heal. There it is. It's probably a little bit telling that I can't even find the towers. That they're bland enough that you can miss them. And you can climb so fast now that unless you happen to be hanging from that one specific ledge. Alright, how about we do this? Let's get rid of a couple of these guys. No combo. Come on. There's too many of these guys. Good news is they're very weak. The bad news is there's a lot of them. And they do major damage. And we'll just loot this box. And wasn't there another box over here? There we go. Nope. Stupid game. Didn't mean to do that. I got my assassins back. Nope. I think I actually hit the button there and dropped down. I don't know if I want to call this actually clunky as much as just a little awkward. Also not a fan of this day-night cycle. It seems like it's happening in real time at this rate, or in something that... And then it skips the viewpoint synchronization, which is not something I would want to skip. This is probably the highest point in the game. Let's jump this way. Now the assassins control the den, buttons can be renovated. So, as far as influence goes, this has been liberated. We'll have to come back at a different time to do that one. Everything else has been liberated. There's only one more remaining, apparently. But that's not really the end of the game or anything, because there's still buildings and getting all of the characters leveled up to the point you want them to be so that you're safe. Let's see. Skip all these messages. I assume there's there's nothing there. So Alexandria. Did we retake the city of Alexandria or not? It's still in process. And it wasn't showing that. Alright, Algiers. Plan to list. I don't have anybody to do any of that. Alright, let's just ignore all that for now. I do have somebody to do something, but clearly it's not the thing they want me to do. I'm not sure if this game is just not explaining itself well, or if it actually is. We'll stick with the Romanis. If it actually is just buggy, I'm noticing some bugs, clearly. Like visual bugs and menu interface bugs. Almost certainly you could assume that the Mediterranean defense element of this game was added, created by somebody else and added in. It's effectively taking you to a completely different game in the same engine, which is to say it's still better than the multiplayer or the DLC, which takes you to a different game in a different executable. Probably the same engine still, I would guess, but 7 of 14 banks renovated. Withdraw the money. Bring out 20,000. There shouldn't be too much that stops us from purchasing things, and there shouldn't be too much that stops us from getting collectibles. We should try and get all the chests, I suppose. At least all the ones on the map.
Why not stop and see what I have here, friend?
Is there a memoir or something on this building? Nope. This was the building we were already on. So where are you hiding? Treasure chest?
Also specialize in home security.
Here it is. Grab gunpowder full. I wouldn't be surprised for a second if I actually lose out on a significant amount of items because of the fact that I'm getting the chests now instead of waiting until later. These guys boxing. This looks different.
You there! You have the bearing of a man who thinks rather highly of himself. But I find you a rather pathetic specimen. What do you have to say about
Here
that?
we have a repetitive face model. So I'm
If I
just
had a
gonna punch him.
message for you, amigo, I would give it to your mother.
How dare you! We settle this now!
Beat this guy, and the thing here is he's gonna try and jump backwards, and I'm gonna try and get him into loops, and I guess I could grab him and then headbutt him now, or I could just
Stay down
kick him,
and do not pester anyone again.
and we'll collect our reward.
Price attack!
Are you serious?
You fell for my ruse, old man.
Grab this guy. Just headbutt him. It's not even hurting me. And I'm kicking him even
Don't
though...
embarrass yourself further.
I am the cudgel of Constantinople.
Have you not had enough?
Never!
Well, I don't know why I'm getting audio feedback of a ding ding ding. Yeah, even the boxing here is not really working. Headbutt. Just grab him, punch him, kick him. I have to beat this guy 3 different times. Honestly though, this is better than what was in Brotherhood, where there was a whole element of boxing that they kind of wanted you to do. See, his health, when it goes down, it starts to make a sound.
We will call it a draw, all right? You are quite a fighter.
As are you. If a little reckless. How would you like to put those fists to better use with the assassins?
You mean fight for a cause and not only for amusement?
I am sure you would still find some joy in it.
Evet, I believe you offend him. All right.
So then they go back to different pose. The squat pose. Guess it's better than a T pose. Is this guy gonna just follow me? And get my money. And we can, I guess, go here. Still trying to claim the city there. And I guess some of these levels just really either glitched out or there's something else to them. Like they require a certain level of the assassin to try and do it. And here's something pretty scary. Is if we do run into more things like that, where a single Alexandria is now under our control. Only have to wait a second. So he's now a veteran. So there's like no upgrading here. But that one's an upgrade. And now that Alexandria is ours, we could try and recruit new assassins, which would probably be kind of crazy. Compile a codex, improve trade relations, install new assassins, +1 assassin slot in the city. Let's try that. You go make a den. 100 gold income from the city, 250 gold, 200 XP from the city. It seems like you can continue down that road. Although, I'm not sure if that's really what you want to do. I think I'm gonna be more committed to just liberating all of the Mediterranean. But none of it really matters in the long run. no level of success that you have in this game like changes the fact that there are still Templars in the next game. Can't possibly. Unless this was going to be the last game with Templars in it, which it isn't, by a far point.
Capturing, killing, or sharing information on their activities. Until these heinous
So we got 22,000. Three females, beggars, all the exact same model. Every time. Every time. And this is the right thing to do. Let's not forget that. But the right thing to do would be to try and get as much money as possible.
Have you lost your mind? Be
Let's
gone
see.
from here.
While we're at the tailor shop, it makes sense to
It is almost criminal to
makes
pass by
sense to
without
purchase some parachutes. Let's see. Yep. We'll just buy the maximum. How expensive were they? They're about 200. And we could buy dyes. Interesting, the colors reduce your assassin by 15% on all of them. Was this some kind of DLC thing too? Alright. I'm gonna go with Algerian silver. And we'll see what that looks like. And while we're here, medium mezzan pouch and heavy sheath and knife belt upgrades. All things worth
my
doing.
thanks. See you next time.
Of course, that's not going to change this outfit that I'm wearing. That would probably be a good point to...
There was a time you could not get an order a month. Now you need to find new offenders.
And people just don't mind you opening these chests right in front of them. That's how dumb the AI, I suppose, is in this game, is that they could very well have been could have been using their own opening the chests themselves. So Vlad Tepes' sword does 444. So yeah, I probably will be quite a while before I could purchase a weapon that's better than that. If they can purchase a weapon that's better than that at all. Bombs. Items. Outfits. Remove this outfit. Let's go ahead and remove it for a moment. And just go back to playing the normal game. And see if this puts me in a different position. Not a terrible position wherever it put me, because I'm right where I need to be to synchronize. Wow, this game seems to do that a lot. Still like the music, still like the fact that a significant amount of time in this game there's not any real background music or sounds that are very interesting to listen to. I was going to recruit this assassin and then get these two, but No, I'm not even going to take missions anymore of recruiting assassins. I'm just going to try and unlock buildings. We'll try to do just a mad dash of unlocking some buildings and being happy with the amount of buildings that I've unlocked. I'm not going to get everything done, but try to get as much of it as possible done. We're getting 10,000 every 20 minutes, which that should be affecting some, like, how things work, I think. I think that'll be affecting how things work. These stores clearly aren't going to be shut down if we lost control of the district.
The best at your fingertips.
That'd be insane. Let's come up here. And then come over here.
The Tajir's daughter. No one has seen her. She's not left home in 10 years. And we hope she's not too fat.
So why did your parents...
People talking. Interesting conversations, I suppose. And, like, yeah, I could run here and try and get this treasure. I could run here and try and get this treasure. I think, though, I've pretty much purchased all the buildings. There's no fast travel points, I'm noticing.
Consider the engagement anyway. I would have made your sister a great husband.
He's great. Really?
Yeah. Let's take a look at what the blacksmith may have to offer.
Come, test the steel.
You don't even have the sound effects when you repair things. So I wouldn't want to purchase any of these weapons that are available for purchase right now. And 100... It's like, I don't have enough money to afford that. In fact, I'm actually almost out of money. Which, I guess that puts me in a decent position to take a break and not deal with the overworld stuff, because we've spent 3 or 4 hours being very obsessive about this stuff, and probably wasn't a good move in the first place. So, what can we do? Probably can't afford anything more. Let's run to this point, because that's the closest tunnel entrance I see, and fast travel to... I don't even know where I'm gonna fast travel, honestly. The thing is, Mercenary HQ, viewpoints, memories. The Master Assassin mission kind of is what we should be doing. Let's go synchronize with this one and get the central area marked out. I guess that is what we need to do, because, or we go this way to memory start. Yeah, that's what we need to do, is memory start.
But why?
So I'm wearing the colors. They're supposed to reduce Templar awareness by 15%. Right now I am at 100% Templar. There you go, guys. Take on those guys for you. I feel like every recruit assassin mission will be doable. So this way. Is this the civilian? Where is he?
Let me go, and I will deliver a pointed message to you.
Let's hit B and call him an assassin. A lot of these are simplistic quests. I believe that was my assassin people shooting, not me.
You are not alone, Arkadashim. You need not be afraid.
Let me repay your kindness with action, assassin. If you would have me, I will join your cause.
And you would think that in a land where they're covering the women completely, both the male and the female assassins would use that more to their advantage. Like, if you can freely walk around a city and hide your identity, that's pretty useful to people who want to kill people, instead of wearing these old Altair style robes that really have no connection to current dress. Skip all of that. Skip points. There's 2 more. If I was to try and do this right now, could I win? No. And I can't ever do that first one. So we'll send this one and this one together. That way the level 1 gets half of the experience, where I'll send the others on their own missions to get. That's not one I can do. Why I can't do anything with roads? You have to play roads, maps, and multiplayer to unlock this city. Wow. Boy, are they just integrating everything together. Play this really unconnected part of this game that we decided needed multiplayer for no real reason. Heck, I was even a fan of them introducing multiplayer in such a unique way, but only when they first introduced it. When they repeated the thought, it lost its value.
What an idiot. You move like a cat.
Continuing to mad
Sure God
dash.
will punish you triply if you do not tell me.
There you go. Fight those guys for me. I did that in an effort to get challenges done, make progress towards finishing challenges. The guild challenges, of course. That's what I mean. It's so laid back, this game. It's hard to say anything exciting, hard to feel like anything exciting is happening. This is not the same point. I can't believe I made that. That didn't look like I had actually made that jump. It feels like these should be some kind of minigame thing. Maybe that will come into play later. This is probably why we need to move the memory forward. Because we've got 5,000 gold now. I don't know how we particularly succeeded at doing that. There's a data fragment over there. We'll collect that. Just grab that. Climb. Keep climbing. No! No. And the game needs him to scream no or or even a cuss word in his native language would be appropriate. So we are here. Let's attempt that again.
He must be completely insane.
Seems like this area is under construction. And there's another memory fragment, so that gives me the idea that there might be a decent number of memory fragments in this section. And you would kind of hope and think that the Sultan would show up at some point in this story, but I couldn't tell you for the life of me what the story is of this game. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't. It doesn't look like there's anything more. Just go ahead and synchronize. And that's probably the best view right there of the entire map. I would have loved this city in Assassin's Creed 1. It would have added a significant gameplay value. Assassin's Creed 1 in particular had kind of small sections of cities. It was much more linear. They've really gotten away from that. Yeah, if you think about it and try to remember, Assassin's Creed 1 100% barred you from... You're just climbing on nothing then. From getting to certain areas. Let's just not die. And you would think a palace like this would be restricted or something. Apparently not. Everybody's allowed in this area. Although, this is a locked building, so this must be under the influence of the one den. Yeah, it is. So, looking at the map, there's tons of stuff to do, but I'm tired of doing it, frankly. Wow, I didn't really ever give it any thought that the map is a one-to-one representation of what the city looks like. Thief assignment, maybe we could do that. But mostly I just want to, like, I guess we'll do the thief assignment since we're running into that direction. There's more buildings, stores to unlock. There's more chests to collect. There's more sync points. There's more assassins to recruit. I think, though, when you look at the number of assassins to recruit, some of these are going to go away and for a while and then come back. This is the fight club. I don't think you can actually get into this section until the end of the game. We have another recruit assassin this way, more buildings to purchase this way. For the most part, though, it's time. Yeah, it's definitely time to move the memory forward, and hopefully it's not a super. Well, actually, I want to move the memory forward about an hour and just play the game for real. I'm tired of wasting things here. Oh, here's some interesting things. A target that's yellow is someone you're supposed to tell and not kill. That's helpful. And the coward leader symbol is different than just the regular target leader symbol. And apparently there's fire sometimes marked on the ground for some reason. That doesn't make any sense either. DNA time says we're at 19.02%. That's ridiculous. That almost a 20th of the game is only around running around doing the busy work that we've done in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, things that really didn't exist in Assassin's Creed 1 at all, with the what was supposed to be one game. The Ezio story was supposed to just be Assassin's Creed 2. Like, it would have been fine to add those new elements and then ignore them and not have them exist in the continuing series of games. But that's not really what happened. This is interesting because we've seen 2/3 of the Constantinople areas, so that like I really do wonder if we're going to be really close to being finished. Let's see, if we go to DNA, we're still in sequence 3, lost and found. Secret locations, we haven't done. We've done the Impaler's Tomb, full synchronization, and the other secret location we'll have to find. That's the only 2 of them. As far as recruit assassins, the Prowler, the Pupil, the Acrobat, and the Beggars. So it seems like there's 2 more. One that's available right now. You can't mark it. Master Assassin missions. We need to do all of these, I think. If anything, the Master Assassin missions might be the more important thing. And then these are Faction HQ missions, which is the Thieves mission. So there isn't even going to be a Romani mission. As far as the Assassin's Guild, we're slowly making progress to get some of these sets. Set 2 is really the only thing that really catches my attention, is Assassin Signals recharging a little bit faster. Don't even really need that. Unlocking a faction weapon is maybe helpful, and then more effective assassins in general isn't a bad thing. As far as mercenary guilds, use mercenaries on guards. We've done that once. Destroy scaffolding by throwing someone into it 5 times. Kill an enemy with a thrown weapon. Disarm a guard and kill him with his own weapon 5 times. That's not even something I've been thinking about. Perform a hook and throw. Haven't been thinking about that. Perform a combo kill streak of 5 or more. And other things. We're not making real progress with any of those. Use Romanis on guards. We've done that 0 times. Evade in a stealth crowd. Kill guards using a crossbow without being detected. I'd have to buy the crossbow to do that one. Use tactical bombs to escape guards. Haven't done that. Yeah. When you look at all these quests, it starts to show the elements of all the ways you could play this game that are inefficient and you'd never really think to do it. In all honesty, probably don't ever need to use bombs, probably don't ever need to use a crossbow, probably don't need to do the hook and throw. I guess if you have to do all 3 things, steal money with a counter steal of 250. I don't know what a counter steal is though. It's like that almost seems like people are going to habitually try and rob you. This is sequence 2 and this is sequence 3, and then it just kind of jumps. So there either more sequences are going to be added, or like, I don't know. We really can't be far along in this story. We haven't done anything at all. And I suppose when we do actually do the memory start, we'll do a memory, we'll get kicked out of the main game and back to the Animus Island, and then I would have to load into that other stupid thing with all the floating around and placing blocks everywhere. Also, I'm gonna exit out, so I probably won't even be in the same place, but that doesn't matter. That's gonna be it for this recording. We've gone long again. I keep doing that, which is probably not a terrible thing because we're wasting a ton of time here, just a ton of time, and it really is a waste. This very possibly will be the game that breaks me. Maybe I can convince myself to get to Black Flag over the next couple of years, and I already have purchased the side games like that aren't Assassin's Creed style games at all, but I'm thinking after Black Flag, skip Syndicate, skip Unity, go straight to Origins. Ubisoft recently said that they're going to focus more on Assassin's Creed Origins and try and make a whole nother year worth of content on it. It's not exactly probably going to be a 10-year plan in which people are still playing Assassin's Creed Origins in 10 years, but at the very least it's not going to be a 1-year plan of content and then they're on to the next thing. that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you like what I'm doing and want to support me, give me a game on Steam. That helps out a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.